Why oversharing your dating life online could be sabotaging your love life. In today's social media-driven culture, it's not uncommon to stumble upon someone turning their dating journey into a public spectacle, particularly on platforms like TikTok. What once may have been reserved for a close friend over coffee is now transformed into episodic content, dating diaries, emotional breakdowns, text thread analyses, and even public call-outs. While this trend might feel cathartic and community-building, there's an uncomfortable truth lurking behind the likes and comments. Oversharing your dating life online might be pushing away the very kind of partner you claim to want. Courtney Ryan, a popular voice in modern dating commentary, recently tackled this exact issue in one of her videos. And whether you're male or female, it's worth paying attention. By Dad. The Rise of the Dating Diary Era. In the age of oversharing, some women and men now treat TikTok like a virtual diary. They vent, rant, cry, and dissect their love lives in real time. Some recount their dates with blow-by-blow details, what they wore, how the date unfolded, who ghosted whom, who fumbled the bag, and what red flags they ignored. In some cases, viewers are even shown screenshots of private text conversations. It's a blend of reality TV, therapy, and storytelling, but with one critical flaw: it often undermines the sharer's emotional maturity, privacy, boundaries, and relational credibility. Why good men are watching and walking away. Ryan points out what many emotionally mature men already think but rarely say out loud. They're cautious of women who publicly vent their romantic frustrations online. It's not the vulnerability that turns them off, it's the lack of discernment and self-awareness. Imagine this: a man is interested in a woman, getting to know her, considering a serious future. Then he sees her online dating diary. Naturally, he starts to wonder, will she post about me if things go south? Is she truly looking for a healthy relationship, or is this part of her social media brand? Does she use conflict for growth or for content? This isn't paranoia, it's a fair reaction. Emotional maturity, after all, includes the ability to navigate difficult emotions without broadcasting them to strangers for validation. Publicly, documenting every emotional high and low may feel therapeutic in the moment, but to an outsider, it signals instability, attention-seeking, and a lack of relational safety. There's a difference between healing and performing. Ryan makes a crucial distinction. There's a world of difference between sharing what you've healed from versus publicly unraveling in the middle of your wounds. Wisdom. Saying, "Here's what I learned after a toxic relationship," is wisdom. Chaos. Saying, "Here's our entire text thread from last night because I'm spiraling," is chaos. When your healing becomes performance, you risk trapping yourself in a cycle of victimhood, especially if you're met with a flood of enabling comments like "men suck" or "you're a queen, he couldn't handle you." While supportive on the surface, these echo chambers rarely encourage self-reflection. They affirm the pain, but ignore the pattern. True healing is often quiet, uncomfortable, and private. Sometimes the most powerful work happens offline. The problem with turning relationships into content This issue doesn't just affect single people. As Ryan notes, married women are now publicly mocking their husbands or airing out relationship conflicts online, often for comedic effect. While it may earn applause in the moment, it erodes trust, especially for men who value loyalty and privacy. If a man sees his potential partner casually turning personal conversations into content, even with humor, he might question, can I trust her with my heart, my vulnerability, my mistakes? Respect in a relationship isn't just about words, it's about what you choose to protect when no one's watching. Or worse, when everyone is. Why most female friendships won't tell you this. One of Ryan's most compelling insights is about the lack of accountability in many female friendships. Often, girlfriends prioritize emotional comfort over truth-telling. Instead of saying, maybe it's time to pause and reflect why you attract emotionally unavailable men, they say, no, you're just too strong for him. He couldn't handle you. This sugar-coated support might feel empowering in the short term, but it prevents growth in the long term. Growth requires accountability. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are emotionally ready for. If you keep repeating patterns, if every relationship ends the same way, it's not about the men anymore. It's about the version of you that keeps choosing them. The digital footprint of emotional chaos. The type of content you create, even unintentionally, paints a picture of who you are. And in the digital dating age, your online presence is part of your first impression. Emotionally mature people, those ready for a stable relationship, are repelled by drama, not drawn to it. When a woman vents publicly, it doesn't just show vulnerability, it often shows a lack of emotional containment, which is a key sign of maturity. And while it may be tempting to dismiss critics as too sensitive or unable to handle a strong woman, remember this: privacy is strength and mystery is magnetic. Not everything sacred needs to be shared. Final thoughts: share with discernment, not desperation. If you genuinely want to heal and grow through your dating journey, do it with intention. That might mean journaling, or talking to a coach, therapist, or trusted friend. If you must share online, frame it from a place of insight and growth, not impulsive venting. Oversharing doesn't make you stronger, it just makes your emotional boundaries easier to violate. The best dating advice your friends might not tell you: protect your story. Heal in private. Share from wisdom, not from wounds. Because the right man isn't scared of your past. He's scared of becoming your next post.